there's so much going on in X. There's so much information on there. It's like without X, you wouldn't even be able to keep track of what they're doing. And man, I mean, holy shit, Trump. I don't even know how Trump won this election. I really don't understand how the fuck there wasn't a protracted legal battle because they weren't able to pull off a fraudulent election.
John, I'll tell you something that I read this morning. As many as 40% of the non-citizens present in Maine may have voted in the 2024 elections or had votes cast in their names. This figure is based on data from Maine's Central Voter Registration and Maine Care. As many as 40% of the non-citizens present in Maine, including those who entered the United States illegally and those with legal alien status, may have voted in the 2024 elections or had votes cast in their names. And so what that tells me, if there's a lot of, I don't know if there's a lot of illegal immigrants here, but there's a lot of immigrants here. And if 40% of the illegal immigrants that are present in Maine voted, I know that all of them voted Democrat, and that makes me think that if we hadn't had all the votes from illegals, that we would have seen perhaps the greatest landslide victory for Trump in American history, because the average American citizen is rejecting the bullshit policies of the progressive movement that has dominated the Democratic Party over the past 10 or maybe 20 or 30 years, but especially the past 10 years. I mean, the American people have rejected the nonsense of critical race theory, of fat acceptance, and all this transgender bullshit, like all of the bullshit. I would say that way more Americans voted for Trump than we think.
Did you see?
How Trump won.
I agree. Did you see the? Did you see the Bernie Sanders and RFK senator confirmation?
Do you support these onesies? Would you wear a onesie?
Zach, you know what's crazy? A lot of the people that voted for Trump the first time around, they formerly were Democrats, like back in the day. But it's like with how things have just kind of been like pushed. The whole like trans thing, the super.
Well, listen, if you're not a Democrat below the age of 30, you're a racist. And if you're not a Republican above the age of 30, you